YouTube family. Before I begin this news story, remember to hit the notification button, like and subscribe to my channel to view relevant content. And I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Please tell your friends and family about my channel as well. Let's get started. On Friday, February 10th, the North Texas Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force and FBI Dallas Division's Child Exploitation Task Force employed highly talented computer crimes investigators. Now, these investigators stem from agencies in North Texas who participated in Operation Janus. Operation Janus is a task force that recognizes and saves children forced into sexual acts. This task force arrests the predators who uploaded and marketed trafficking photos and videos of these various children online. Law enforcement teams work together. They came from all over, from North Texas all the way through Alaska. And by the end of the rescue, 28 children were recovered, plus 59 individuals were arrested. Everyone, this was a massive corn sting. As you know, corn. All of the individuals arrested were facing, at minimum, 80 criminal charges. YouTube family, I know you're wondering about the specific details in the arrests. Well, I'm so disgusted to learn that firefighters, paramedics, a nurse, a teacher, and several victims recruited younger victims too. It's so unfortunate that community members with professional jobs or careers were involved in this extensive crime. The jobs that I mentioned are usually obtained by people who are supposed to represent integrity, positivity, good values, trust, and hard work. These so-called professionals were accused of meeting victims and obtaining degrading electronic materials on them. Investigators retrieved terabytes of information and digital devices that were utilized to complete these crimes. A terabyte is a large unit of digital data, so 1 TB equals 1,000 gigabytes. For example, a single TB can possibly hold 1,000 copies of an Encyclopedia Britannica. Forensic investigators and additional law enforcement will consistently analyze all of the evidence, research the backgrounds, and role of each suspect. After all of the research is over, more criminals may be discovered and/or further charges will be assigned. In regards to the community workers, I mean predators, harsh sentencing with decades of jail time needs to be enforced. There seems to be a revolving door of predators within our country, even recent migrants and undocumented individuals. Prosecutors and judges must make sure the work of law enforcement officials and investigators are valued for all the days, hours, and months dedicated to search for these children. The sentencing must be appropriate, meaning merciless for them. This task force promises to stay consistent. Each investigator and officer said their intention is providing safety to vulnerable children. Members of the Dallas Police Department stated in quotes, "We will never stop working to identify, locate, and apprehend these predators to make our community safer for our children. End of quote. Now, the news article confirmed that many of the arrests occurred because of leads created by reporting information to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. YouTube family. Unfortunately, every few days there is a new story about children who fall prey to online predators. It's awesome that law enforcement from various states cooperated, worked together successfully to rescue the 28 children. However, one way that parents can help prevent their children from becoming victims is by monitoring what websites they visit and who they interact with on social media platforms. There are so many, but like TikTok, WhatsApp, Instagram, Discord, and the multiple amounts of video game rooms. YouTube family. Just last night, I watched an episode about teens who play video games with other people, which is usual, but I have prior knowledge about teens being super competitive with each other when keeping scores, having rank, learning about the features of the characters, and so on. However, I never knew that some players become so irate, so angry about losing, that they may even seek revenge on other players. Plus, some team players use demeaning language and destructive verbiage towards an opponent. It's definitely not all fun and games. Parents should also set strict rules around when it is appropriate for them to use certain sites or apps. For example, setting a rule that only adults can join chat rooms or message boards where inappropriate content might be discussed. A preteen should not utilize websites or apps for teens 16 or 17 and older. A child who isn't emotionally mature and intellectually developed may be very naive, especially if a charming adult predator is online. First and foremost, teaching children about cyberbullying prevention strategies will help protect them. If someone does try and target them in any way through technology-based communication methods, then your child knows what action step to take for him or her to remain safe while online. So even if you're with them or not, the child is safe. And finally, adults should surf the web along with their child at times. Parents and caregivers need to encourage an open dialogue too. It's best to discuss topics such as privacy settings, responsible sharing habits, and being cautious of strangers. Doesn't matter if they look the same age as you. All of these points are essential in helping to keep children safe online. Parents should discuss with their children the importance of keeping personal information private, address, birthdays, and so forth, and set boundaries that will help to avoid potentially dangerous situations from using the internet, especially the chat features. By taking these steps, parents are helping to protect their children from falling prey to online predators all the time. Simultaneously, while also teaching them responsible social media using habits. Everything children learn, they can carry through into their adult lives also. Please leave your comments below. I would love to hear from all of you. And remember to hit the notification button, like and subscribe to my channel. Please tell your friends and family members, and stay safe wherever you are. Thanks a million.